This room might not look very familiar to you, but if you were to go on the other side of this wall, it certainly would. We're actually inside the Greensboro Science Center behind the octopus exhibit. Now, some pretty amazing things are happening at the Science Center and happen actually on a regular basis that you don't even know about. Julie Tesh is the manager of communications and PR for the Science Center, and you have some friends here with you.
I do. We have here at the Science Center for a short period of time 4 juvenile sea turtles. And what happened was they were cold stunned sea turtles off the coast of North Carolina and some of the southeastern United States that were so shocked and almost paralyzed by the cold water because it was so warm and the weather and the climate were warmer than usual this winter. And then they became so cold that they couldn't really swim, and so about 600 of them were rescued. It's become a statewide mission for all of the aquariums and the facilities in North Carolina, including a sea turtle hospital at the coast, to kind of rehabilitate these sea turtles. So we got 4 of them. They're cute little guys. We've got 2 big tanks set up. We've got 2 in here and 2 in another room in our aquarium. And our aquarium staff and one of our vet on staff has done a great job of not only kind of monitoring their behavior and making sure that they're getting healthy and strong, but to also monitor their diet, administer any antibiotics or treatment that they've needed since they've been here, which has been a few weeks already.
Well, and you said when they first got here, they looked a lot different. They were swimming differently. They even physically looked different than they do today.
They did. When I watched the whole process, they, believe it or not, were transferred here in our van, our Science Center van. They were driven from the coast, and we unloaded them, brought them. We had the tanks ready to go, and they did look differently. When they were placed in the big tanks, they weren't swimming the way that they're doing, and I've been told that healthy sea turtles actually do swim more freely in their spaces, and you can see that they are definitely swimming around, loving where they are. The water's nice and warm, room temperature for them, and they do look differently. I was telling you earlier, they were, when they got here, covered in barnacles, so they even look healthier. The barnacles are all gone, and I think that's helping them swim a little bit easier too.
Okay, people, these are juvenile sea turtles, and people might think they were going to see little tiny ones like you see when they hatch. Those are baby sea turtles. These have a few years on them at least, but sea turtles live a long time.
They do. These are juvenile sea turtles. They are not adult sea turtles yet, and we can tell that by not only their size, but also their diet. The juvenile sea turtles are omnivores, so they eat plants, meat, so they're getting a lot of fish in their diet, jellyfish, crustaceans, also a vegetarian gel, which I've been told tastes like broccoli to us, so we don't like it too much, and neither do they.
But it's good for them. You got to eat the stuff that's good for you. So soon they'll be going back on their way, and they'll actually be headed back out to the coast, right?
Yes, so we've got 3 of the 4 that we have here with us now are ready to be released, waiting at the state's recommendation. And we've got 1 that's still getting a little bit of treatment and making sure that they're strong and healthy enough to be released as well. But when they are released, they'll just go to the North Carolina aquariums and then released from there. Some may actually go to Florida. Some may be released out North Carolina coast if the temperature is right for them, because we certainly want to make sure it's perfect before they go back. And we've been told we may actually get more to continue to rehabilitate them as well.
So some really amazing, cool stuff happening at the Greensboro Science Center that you don't even see. Of course, the stuff that you see is pretty cool too. And you could visit most every single day of the year. Go to greensboroscience.org to find out everything you need to know about it. And be sure to ask about the turtles when you come, and somebody on staff will be glad to tell you how they're doing.